Alright, I have run out of time yet again to do my electronics channel, so today we are going to do more on this channel, and because we've done lots of Lego, we'll do something different that's not Lego tonight, or even fake Lego. We're going to try and do this thing here, Twisted Critters, I think it says that, the pipe cleaner book. So we're gonna try and make a pipe cleaner critter. We're just going to go the very first one in the book, which is, I'm assuming, a bumblebee, because it's on the front cover and it has to be. So we don't actually have these things, but I do have a black marker and I do have a pencil somewhere. We'll make do with a pen, and I've got some wire cutters, so I'm sure they're better than fingernail clippers. Alright, so the big 7, I'm not going to read that, but there's a coil, there's a bundle, there's a bend, there's a twist, there's a clip, and there's a connect, which makes a lot of sense. So that's pretty easy. Are we seeing all this? Alright. Oh no, it's fruit, and that looks far too complicated. Let's not do that one. We'd have to make like bananas and everything. So where's the bumblebee? Here's the bee. We'll do the bee. Today we're going to do the bumbling bee. And that looks pretty straightforward. So we need a black and a yellow, maybe 2 blacks. So quickly go to the front cover, and here we have to open this thing up, and I've never opened this up. I don't know if it's ever been opened. I think it was. How do you open this thing? Okay, maybe you go from the front. There's some sellotape. Hold on. This is a terrible video. It's like, I'm sure this is going to be like a complete disaster, because it's one of these things you kind of had to have gone through and just prepped yourself. I'm going to use a screwdriver to make sure that you know what's going to happen, and don't just do it on the fly, because it just doesn't work. But there's a lot of sellotape which just comes back. Alright, there we go. There's more sellotape. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's close enough. We need a black one. That's a black one. This is black. And we need a yellow one. We might need 2 black ones, so I'm going to take another black one out just in case. There's a lot of black ones in here. And I did buy several packets of pipe cleaners not too long ago, because they were on special at the craft shop known as Spotlight in New Zealand. Maybe they have it in Australia. It looks like the kind of shop that they have in Australia. It looks like the kind of shop that's actually Australian. Oops, why did I put that away? I've just put the whole thing away because it's all going to fall apart now. Alright, that was bad. It's not going to fall apart, it's going to stay just fine. It just looks like the kind of shop that's actually an Australian owned store, so there's probably Spotlights everywhere in Australia. The last time I went to Australia, which was 2010, I didn't pay any attention to whether or not there was a Spotlight and whether or not it looked Australian owned. Alright, so twist together one, I can't read that word, regular yellow pipe, oh my goodness, it says regular, oh I guess it means it's not with the fluffy bits in the middle. Regular yellow pipe cleaner and a regular black pipe cleaner. All the way to the end? Yeah. Well, we'll just do it a little bit, like, what's the best way for twisting? Like, I guess this is a learning experience. The other videos, if we ever come back to doing pipe cleaner fun, it's just going to be speedy McSpeedy face, because I'll know exactly what I'm doing. I don't really like doing it, like, this is how I normally twist things, but it kind of feels like I'm cheating, because I'm really twisting one at a time. I'm just twisting the other one around the other one, so it's probably the only way you can really, I don't know. Not a crafty person. Crafty person. So I don't know about the little hook at the end. Okay, then bundle them around a pencil. Oh, that's why we needed a pencil. We don't really need a pencil for the pencil fact. We just need something to. So time for Moomin pens. So it's going to be bundle. Surely it doesn't have to be. Oh, it says one regular and one skinny black one. Ooh, this is confusing. Let's just quickly go back to these. Are they organized? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Well, that's a thick one. And that's a oh, there we go. This is a skinny one. So we haven't got this. Alright, so back to here. We don't need this one because this is a regular size one, so we'll just throw that one over there. I'm going to move forward a bit so that you can hear me. And this one says we're going to back to here, and we'll put this around, bundle it around the thingy. What's it? So this is a good, like, if I can do this, there's a trick to bundling it, isn't there? Maybe you should have paid attention on the front cover. Yeah. Alright, so what's the trick with bundling? Because they're not staying together, it just pops up. It looks terrible. Okay, a bundle with the regular pipe cleaner. Bundle with that. Wrap the pipe cleaner around the pencil a few times. Keep going around the same number of times while the same section of the pencil overlapping the first. Well, I did that. And it doesn't seem to work. It comes up looking like that. Let's just try this one more time. This is going to be that. And I tried and it didn't work and I can't do it. I'm just not made to do. I'm going to just cross over that and then I'm going to cross back over that side. And then I'm going to cross there. I feel like I should have. That doesn't not. Alright. Alright, it's not going together. Okay, well, I don't know. Let's just do this bit here. It says 15 centimeters, 6 inches. Clip the skinny black pipe cleaner in half. Well, that's pretty easy. I kind of like, why do they have the bit here? I guess that's not actually functional. It's just because it wouldn't fit in the box otherwise. So let's just find the middle bit. This bit I can do very, very comfortably. Got a can sitting right here. The can from last night, from the previous video where we did a what is it? It was a Unikitty set. The guest appearance by a can of fancy expensive water. Alright, let's cut this right here. But it is very fizzy and it has a good bite to it for water. Bend one piece in half. We did that one. Bend it in, then bend the half in half and swirl the ends. Right. Well, it just says make it look like the. It could just say make it look like the picture. That would be fine. I'd be good with that. It's like make it look like the picture. I understand. Oh, got this bit here. Maybe if you use nail clippers, you don't get that. Oh, it's not quite in half. It doesn't matter if it's not quite in half because you're twisting it around. I feel like I should do that around here. Oh no, I'm confused. Hold on, around the pen. Like that didn't work. That was terrible. All right, and there we go. It's kind of looks right. Does that kind of look right? That's one side. It's roughly right. And then we're not going to do the pen thing. So if you're doing this at home, don't bother with a pen. It doesn't help. There's no point. And it's not round, but I don't care anymore. That's fine for me. That's like a B. That's a B thing. And then it just goes down the middle of this thing, which doesn't clump together properly. I want this one to go all the way over there. Just bend that way. Maybe if I just tuck it in. Like I feel like I should be tucking these things in underneath here. And then it will work. That's kind of helped. Alright, we'll take this off. And then we'll stick our little bee head thing in there. And not all the way, but just a little way because it's going to be the stingy bit. And well, we're finished. And that is my bee. that doesn't. It looks better. That looks better in that picture there. That looks like suspiciously like that's not the same as that. Like that they've gone through, and that's like kind of a bit like my mess. And then magically there's all black at the top and then there's yellow at the bottom, and it's kind of like that's not what you had a minute ago. Maybe okay. So now we've got them bundled up. If we squash it down a little bit. I feel like I'm bad for doing that because it's like, well, this is post pencil. It doesn't say squash afterwards, but there's this pointy bit there that I don't want. I don't want the ends showing, and that doesn't help. All right, well, let's flatten it out. Does that help? Does that look like a bee? Does that seriously look like a bee? Okay. Well, for an introduction. What about this one? Well, maybe we've got a little bit of time to do one more because that did not really work out in an exciting way. But I'm going to keep that because it's my very first bee. There's this here. This is not 2 pages, right? This one looks straightforward. It says here, swirl the ends of the dark purple and pink. What's that one say? Spiral pipe cleaner. Why doesn't it just have like you need? Wait, it had one here. One, twirl the. That's it. This is terrible. So actually it comes pre-made. Like it's this one here. So I'm going to make myself a nice fancy. There's only one of these. If I get this wrong, I'll never be able to do it. Again, it will just be. This is it. So we're gonna do this one. I should have just done the page with the fruit on it. Look at this. Like we should have just done this. Like a carrot. That would have been easy. We should have done the carrot and this, and the banana. The banana that's got me. It's the banana that's in the Lego movie number 2. That's the banana from the Rejected cartoon thing. It looks like it. But I googled Rejected and Lego 2 movie banana. And I only saw one person, and they weren't really like linking them together. So that's actually the. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should look up Rejected, the cartoon. It's kind of like, I think, the thing that inspired the ASDF movies. Well, I mean, I found out about ASDF because I was looking up Rejected, and that's how I got onto ASDF movie. Which is funny. I like that. Oh, I've done it the wrong way around. Like, seriously. How much time have we got left? Let's just finish. Let's just make it a nice sort of 15-minute video by mucking this up. Okay, this is definitely a pen. I feel like if you did it with a pen, it should come out perfect. It should just be like the nicest spiral ever. But it doesn't really. Oh, come on. This is actually 2 of them twisted together. It's like a pre-twisted one. That is so weird. Why couldn't they just given me a pre-twisted black and yellow one, and then the bee would have been a piece of cake, instead of a piece of whatever that is. Actually, when I picked it up, it kind of looked like a bee. Just it made me think of a bee. And so this has got to go around my wrist. It's got to come round. So we're going to do it this way. So it comes up to there, comes up to there. And then they just link together, and then that's it. And I'll look fabulous. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not going to look fabulous, but I have to go to sleep. And I have to look fabulous. Oh. Okay. Oh. Alright. Okay. That's not how it looks in the picture. It looks like that. And that looks like... Okay, there we go. There we go. Pro job, kind of. So let's just compare. So I've got to have it on the other side. Let's compare hands. Does that quite work? I think it does. Kind of. No, they don't look as cool as in the picture. So did this person like make many bees? And then I think they must have. Because if that thing there does not look like that one there, then I'm assuming that they have in fact made several bees and have just gone, that just happened to be the one that looked like the good photo for that one, that point, because this one here was too yellow on the bottom and too black on the top, and that didn't look good in the photo. And so this one, but it did look good from the angle and when you finished it. So yeah, that's what I think. And there's my bee and there's my thing. So there, yeah. All right, finishing it off with, just sit there. It's my bee watch. Yo, you see my bee watch? It is bee-tastic. Yeah. So alright, so be cool and be subscribe and be like and be share and be yes. Oh, what's that thing on the thing? Oh, there's a little bit of metal coming out. Yay, spiky bits of metal. Cool. Alright, so bye.